Hey guys, my name is Jennifer, and on my channel, a lot goes on. But one thing that has going on is that we have found that even in tarot, there are those who pretend to be chosen and those who are chosen. And thanks to Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, he helped me be able to decipher the difference between those who give a shit and those who are using their ego to provide for you what it is that you're looking for. So from now on, I want you guys to please be sure that when you are checking out your tarot readers, that they are genuine. They have your best interest at heart and are not getting paid by someone to fuck your shit up. Eminem, Marshall Mathers, you are owed a massive form of gratitude. And I appreciate everything because I counted on these ladies to make decisions for my life that belong to you, me, my kids, my family. And they took advantage of that and thought it was funny to lead me down a dark road. And I want to make sure that nobody else goes through that dark road. I want to make sure that people, when they go to God, they're getting a God message. So for those of you who felt that it was more appropriate to take that opportunity that you were given to choose God or to choose to lie about God, you chose to lie about God. And that was a test on your part. You didn't pass your test, but I passed mine. Because the whole time that you guys were talking your shit, there was things going on in the background you didn't know about that kept me in check to know who the fuck you are, what you were doing, and what you were about. There are those of you that I don't know what I would do without you, and I'm grateful to you. And then there's those of you who felt like you could take an advantage of somebody because of who they knew. Let me tell you something. Real friends let nothing come between them. No matter what, they still love each other. Real friends have each other's back and they want what's best, even if it means that they have to release themselves from their life. And if that's what it takes for people to be happy, okay. I've already done that. What you don't understand, many of you, is that losing my kids and not being able to take care of them, anything you put me through is nothing. Because every day I wake up and I have to figure out how to keep moving forward. And I've done it. You can't put me through anything that hasn't already been done. You can't stop me from rising, no matter what you say or who pays you to lead me the wrong way. Because in the end, I can do my cards. On my own, I don't need you. You're my confirmation. You had the opportunity to confirm. You had the opportunity to work with Spirit, and you had an opportunity to work with Eminem. But you chose to work with the devil instead. Therefore, when me and my friends need enlightened, and we need understanding, and we need a true connection to Spirit, we won't be going to you. You know who you are, and I don't have to mention your names. But I can tell you one thing for certain. If my life is at stake, I know not to count on certain individuals and to be able to count on others that I've never even heard their real name before. But they have had my back since I started watching YouTube. And I'm so grateful for that. And I want others to have that space. I want others to feel that love. I want others to know that they can go to God and trust the message that they're getting. When you decided that it was more important to get paid than it was to talk for Spirit, you made a huge mistake. You have a beautiful gift, some of you. And now it might actually dissipate unless you decide that you really should be talking the truth. It doesn't matter what you want. When you're a reader, you're a reader. It's not your story. You don't get to change it. You don't get to fix it. and you don't get to manipulate. It's not your story. You're only there to help. You're only supposed to be giving them the advice that they need to get through it the best way possible. So when you're leading people into doing things like hanging on to motherfuckers that are in relationships with people they're happy with, and you're telling them, well, they're not happy, there's all da 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 da. Or you're telling people to break up with people that they just need to communicate better. Some of you are not fit to be tied when it comes to relationship advice. Especially after getting paid by someone and claiming to be so rich in spirit that the first opportunity you had to spit in his face, you took it. May God help you in the next wherever long you go, for however long you go. But I don't need your advice. I'm not welcoming your advice. And plenty of other people after they see this video are going to start paying attention to your shit and realize you're not the one they need to be going to anyway. You've been reading my information. A lot of you popped up tarot stations just to be able to read my energy. You had an opportunity to make something out of yourself, and you chose not to. Even though you were pulling on my energy, you were pulling on my energy. Do you know how many women and men have made bank pulling on my energy? That's cats having sex. Yep, that's cats having sex. So listen, do you know how much money people have made by pulling on my energy? Do you know how much money people have been able to make? How much camaraderie these people have been getting from other people, and how many doors have been opened because I could trust them. And they honored my life as if it was theirs. And they gave me the advice that I was looking for, knowing I didn't have the money to pay for it, but I still needed it. I want that same for other people. It took us a long time to get where we are, to be out in public in front of everyone. And I'm not going to allow the ladies and gentlemen who felt that it was appropriate to get paid to lie about God to ruin it for the rest of us. If you can't be true to God, that's cool. But make room for the rest of us, because we want to get somewhere in life. And for those of you who thought that it was cool to coax your readers, your audience, you go sign by sign. Some of you go sign by sign. And in the one sign, you are adamant about 808. What's going on with that sign? And then in the other sign, you're trashing the person that you told was the good person in the story, and the other person was trash. Make up your mind, because both people can be trash, but in most cases, both of them need healing. And saying that they're both trash isn't going to get any healing for anybody. You guys have yourselves a great day. I will see you later on this evening on a new thing I got going on here. We're working, we're doing, and we're feeling. But listen, just to make it real clear for you that you're not going to prevent me from talking to God. You're not going to prevent me from getting messages from God. You're not going to debilitate my life in any way. But if you keep trying to, it's gonna fuck your life up, not mine. These aren't threats. These aren't warnings. These are acquisitions for you to think thoroughly about what you're doing. Now, my page is my page. If you don't like what I have to say, you don't have to be there. Period. But if you're there, I expect you to be respectful. I have never called out anybody that was not needing to be called out. I still respect you and I still pray for you. Whether you want it or not, that's my job. And I'm going to do my job, whether you like it or you don't. I'm here to help people. I'm here to show people the truth and the light. And if you're working with me, I must be able to trust you. Come on. And if I can't trust you, I have to let you go. Because in my company, people count on my honesty. And if I can't count on your honesty, I can't expect anybody else to. So thank you for letting me know that you were not trustworthy to go to the next episode. Because now there's room for people who do. Now there's room for me to grow even more than what I thought I could. And more room for people to come around me that can help me grow instead of damage me. You should really watch, because the devil works in mysterious ways. And God is right by his side. Love, light, life, and kisses, y'all. Don't forget the blessing.